And welcome back. Delighted to be joined by Tom Zabkiewicz from FUJI. Great to see you, Tom.
Good to have you. Thank you for having me.
So, FUJI's now been, you were first out the gate with all this automatic robots for automatic pick and place with your NXTR systems. How have they progressed in recent years, and what are we showing here at the show today?
Yeah, so actually here we have both the NXTRS and the A model, which I think you saw at Productronica a couple of years ago prior to the rollout and the introduction. That has now hit the market, and that we are actually supplying the NXTR to companies already today. We have several users out there already using the platform, but the real capability of automating the feeder loading and unloading, obviously, and setting up for the next job has really found its place in the market. We were talking about it years ago, and now we're doing it. So it's there for sure.
So the company, are your customers seeing real benefits, real feedback on it?
Yeah, absolutely. Customers are seeing now the opportunity of auto changeover. Certainly changing over for the next project, having the new product already queued up out on the machine and being able to do a quick setup and quick implementation. But more importantly, as you know, it plays well with AMRs, and it plays well with automating the feeder loading out to the line. So, you know, the manual feeder loading and unloading is really a thing of the past. The S-Series still handles that today, and we still have that capability for people that aren't ready for it, but certainly the trend is catching on and moving forward.
So has it actually resulted in increased uptime for these manufacturers?
Yeah, actually increased uptime. Because we're changing over, we don't need the typical long multi-job setup anymore with all the product. We can optimize every single product that's coming down the line. We can optimize every single program, so we're able to make that changeover so quickly now that it's not a concern anymore how many feeder MFUs you're rolling out, how many feeder MFUs you're changing back in. So that's all pretty much seamless.
Great. I think one of the other great things about FUJI, as I recall, was the interchangeable heads that you have in your systems. That's still the case. You can
absolutely, Our quick change head technology, we're the only ones in the industry that do that, and that rolled right into the NXTR and the AIM-XR platform. So that's still, again, getting back to keep the machines running, keep production running, keep maintenance and attention to the line off the line. So we don't want to touch the line and keep that running.
Great. So, last couple of weeks I've noticed a couple of press releases coming out about partnerships that you're doing in the industry on the software side. First one we'll talk about is Cybord.
Yes.
Cybord, an Israeli company which has been long known for doing defect detection and counterfeit detection, really, in the machines. So why did you, it's an obvious question why you did it, but why did you do it with Cybord instead of developing it yourself?
Yeah, so we really looked towards where we wanted to go with AI, and we're certainly developing some AI technologies within FUJI, but there's products that are already out there and already proven that just make sense. Cybord and FUJI found a value in each other in a probably the quickest way to get to market with such a superior product. So by having the Cybord integration with the NXT platform, it's a no-brainer. Every customer that they're talking to are the same customers we're talking to. So
is that an optional thing that you add to the system, or it comes as standard?
Yeah, that's an option. We could certainly. FUJI does have a distribution agreement with Cybord, so our customers can add it on to their orders. Our customer can purchase separately. Our customers, again, when they're talking to Cybord, there's a good chance they're talking to FUJI. And certainly if they're talking to FUJI, we're bringing Cybord into it, seamlessly.
Okay. And of course, the other big one that you announced just last week was Arch Systems.
Yes.
These guys are the king of AI, really, in our industry. They've done an amazing job with the tier one companies in electronics manufacturing. I think they've probably got about 60 to 80% of the market.
Yes.
What's the plan there? What does FUJI hope to get out of that relationship?
So FUJI and Arch, you probably saw the press release yesterday in the industry that came out, and again, when we look at data and we look at customers and what customers want to do with that data, our machines are putting out data now at a click rate that's amazing. And there is so much data there to do something with. Arch has taken that to the next level of what they can do with that data and how machines are learning and how machines are communicating,
Right.
it was really a no-brainer for that partnership, and it's at the very highest level between Fuji and Cybord. So
Right.
we're very proud of where that's taken us into AI. Again, we're going to be in AI. If we're going to be in AI, we have no choice but to have those.
So you're
kinds of
hoping to get a
partners.
lot of data analytics off of them, and is this something that you're going to share with your customers, so they get the benefit of it?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
100%, and that's and the customers. As you know, Arch has a fantastic name in the industry. They've got some market share out there. They've got the recognition from the customers. So the customers know the capability of Arch. They know the capability of Fuji. They're just as excited about what they can pull out of it together. So we absolutely will be providing that to the customer for sure.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly, and it was surprising. Well, it shouldn't have been surprising, but it was surprising and
So
exciting.
we're very excited about the Arch
Yeah,
relationship.
Yeah, so congratulations on that. So
Thank you.
And thank you for coming in and giving us all the updates on Fuji today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
So that pretty much is bringing us to the end of our programming here at IPC Apex Expo. I want to thank everybody for watching all of the programming this week. All of it, of course, is available on the Global SMT website, or of course on our YouTube channel. Be sure to look these up and continue watching them. But for me, for now, from Anaheim, thank you very much and goodbye.
Video proudly sponsored by Kyoyoung Technology. True 3D inspection for the SMT industry.